Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is John, or Last Frontier Bricks, and this is my review of the Mega Construx Halo Arbiter's Quest. It has the product code HTH92, comes with 241 pieces and 3 figures, came out in 2022, and while the official retail is around $27, you'll typically find this on sale at on eBay or Amazon for between 30 and 40, sometimes even more. This is officially based off of Halo 2, specifically the levels, the Arbiter, and the Oracle. Two of my personal favorites from Halo 2, actually. As you can see, the box art definitely has a nice good background, much like what you see in those two levels. On the side, you can see all 3 figures plus the Halo Universe logo. On the left side of the box, you get a good look at all 3 of our figures, and on the right side, you get another nice look at our set in a good background. And as you can take a look on the back, you'll notice that the Banshee is in a different color. That's because, like a lot of these Mega Halos sets, the set can be rebuilt into another build. So you can build either the classic Banshee in all purple, or you can go with the Heretic Banshee in a mix of purple and gold. So let's go ahead and get this box open and take a look at all we got. Let's see if this is one of the ones that we can open the box without destroying it. I'm starting to think yes, it is. All right, I think I got all the tape off. Yeah, I think so. Alright, let's go. I think all I need to do is pull this tab, and I think I got it. Come on. Come on. Maybe I didn't need to open these side tabs first. There we go. Alright, one open box, no, without destroying the box. Alright, let's see. That's bag 1 with all our figures already built. Very happy about that. So, bag 1, 2, and 3. There's an instruction manual. Small manual. For that. That size. It basically just jumps right into the build. It looks like you need to get the instructions for the other band and online, or you can just use the you can just scan the code and to get the instructions. But yeah, just jump straight into build. Nothing too crazy, and you did get a few sets. It's on display on the back, including one of my personal favorites. It's the Falcon Sweep. Definitely glad I have them in my collection. Alright, so I got a little bit of building too. So let's go. So I'll go ahead and get this built, and we'll jump into review, starting with the figures. So for our first figure here, we have a Heretic Elite. As usual, all these Halo figures come on with these 4x4 plates for figure stands, and he's got some pretty good detailing. I like these blue lights. It's here on the torso, all the exhausts for the jetpack, and you may notice just a little bit of paint application, and to represent where the eyes are on this breathing apparatus. Yes, as you can see, the hose for the breathing apparatus is detachable, is rubberized, is as with the entire helmet. Yeah, good. Yeah, got some good detailing on the torso. With the exhaust for the jetpack, and as you can see, he is armed with the standard Halo energy sword. So pretty good figure. Don't probably wouldn't mind getting at least one more of these guys in this set, since they are going to make them somewhat army biddable. But a good figure overall. And next up, we've got a very basic color swap. We have the Heretic Leader Sessa Rifumi. Like I say, he's basically a color swap of the standard Heretic Elite, just in a reddish orange armor instead of gold. Plus his the exhaust for the jetpack is in gray instead of this instead of the gold. But the main difference is he is armed with a pair of plasma rifles. These are rubber. Something that I was surprised about is that these guys are actually rubberized. They aren't in the plastic. I guess that I honestly don't know. Maybe that's to help out stability. I don't know. But yeah, he's got the same torso markings, same paint applications on the eyes. Maybe a bit harder to see the red orange of the armor. Plus, he's got the same green jetpack exhaust. But yeah, nothing too crazy for this guy either. But like I said, it's basically a color swap. But that doesn't mean the figure isn't any worse. And last but not least, we have my personal favorite of the figures, and probably where they put most budget for the figures. We have Thelvadimi, aka the Arbiter. The detail on this armor is just absolutely fantastic. The gray cutting is absolutely perfect. Basically, exactly what you see in the game. Aim all the intricate markings on like the legs, the helmet, the torso. This just looks absolutely fantastic. They went all out with this figure. This is probably a Halo Heroes level detail. Which, for those of you who aren't familiar with the Halo Heroes line, those are basically kind of like what you get for Lego minifigures line, with the exception of instead of in bags, they are in almost similar to what you get, similar to the same packaging as like action figures, but they're a bit more expensive. But you know exactly who you're getting. And this guy would definitely fit in that line in a figures. He looks absolutely fantastic, and he is armed with the Covenant carbine rifle. So solid figure, good weapon. Definitely happy to have this fan favorite character in my collection now. And for the main build, we have ourselves a Halo 2 style Banshee. This is a pretty solid build. Nothing too crazy going on, but then you got some good detail on here as well, like with the jets on the back, the power cell. The cockpit piece looks absolutely fantastic. And between with the regular dark purple and like the light purple mixed in, and plus all the extra detailing. This looks fantastic. And the side cannon's good. Plus the main cannons here. These are actually printed pieces. It's the brick build, but in the middle there, underneath, you can probably see that there's a pair of stud shooters. Well, I mean, not stud shooters, spring load shooters. It's basically they basically work the same as your Lego spring load shooters. Just pull back on this piece, and there you go. And having tested this myself, these little guys go pretty far. Notice they're quite a bit smaller than the Banshee breakout shots that you get. The shots you got from the Banshee breakout, which I've also reviewed. You can check out that review on my channel. But yeah, these guys still go pretty far. And fortunately, they provide quite a few extras for these guys. The one downside I'd say about this model is the cockpit, or should I say the amount how much the cockpit opens. It's not a whole lot odd. It'd almost be easier to just take the whole cockpit piece off if you want to put your figure in there. But it does open a little bit. Got a couple control sticks for your character to hold on to. Plus, you can see there is a printed transparent tile for your control band, and all the details on this figure are either printed or brick built. So yeah, you can just take your Arbiter figure. Probably need to adjust his hands. There we go. Then just slap him on here. Let me. Yep. Like I said, probably be easier to just take the cockpit piece off to get him on there. There we go. There's that one. Oop. Notice the cannons are only untouched by 2 studs, so that might be a bit difficult. Oop. Come on, stay on there. There we go. Oh, flatten him out. Oh, that armor is bulky, so get back on there. Oop. Isn't quite all the way on there. There we go. And not the, like I said, the armor on the Arbiter is bulky, so it's gonna be, so doesn't quite fit as well as some, pardon me, as well as some of the other Banshees, but you can't get them in there. And as you notice, they do provide the simplest display stand for this thing, so you can't just sit it on the ground. It does want to lean forward, but as you can see, it does fit on there pretty well. Okay, so it took a little bit of work, but I did manage to get the Arbiter all the way into the Banshee and get the cockpit completely closed. It takes some work, but it is doable. So yeah, that's a little bit better. And the last bit of this build is just a little bit of cover that you can build. You can like put your Heretic Leader behind there, and technically in the game, this portion here would be covered by a energy protector, so it would create a little bit of shield. So yeah, you can create a little bit of cover for your figures. So nothing too crazy, but it's not something you don't see. Yeah, but it's something that you see in the Halo universe all the time. And here are all the extra pieces that I left over after all the building. I gotta admit, not as much as I've gotten used to seeing with mega sets. There's usually quite a few extra pieces with these mega sets, but this one not so much. Like I said, there's quite a few extras. Shots for the spring-load shooter. Of course, the main piece would be the replacement cockpit piece for if you want to make the gold Heretic Banshee. So basically, with the Heretic Banshee, you basically switch out a lot of the purple pieces for the gold one pieces that you get in the cover piece, and then switch that out, and then with the more gold Banshee, the piece used for cover is in the Covenant purple instead of the gold. So yeah, that's everything that's in this set. Let's go head out to my final review. So for my final thoughts, I personally really enjoyed this set. It's a simple one, but it's a good one. You got three solid figures, a good vehicle, good variety of weapons. And plus, like I said, it's not often that you get a Covenant-focused set, from the Halo line. You usually have at least one or two UNSC guys, but here not so much. It's all Covenant, and like I said, that's something I can get behind. I think, and on top of that, if you want to, even with the named characters, this is a set I wouldn't mind getting multiples of, because technically the Arbiter isn't a name; it's a title. So, so if you guys know your Halo universe, you know there have been dozens, even hundreds of Arbiters. And on top of that, anyone who's played Halo 2 knows that the Heretic Leader, he has these projectiles that create hard-like copies of him, so that when you do the pseudo boss battle with him, you're not fighting one of him, you're fighting 3. So even with the named characters, it's not, it wouldn't be too out of the way, too crazy to have multiples of them. So yeah, for $30, basically $30, this is a pretty good set. If you can get it cheaper, that's great, but Yeah, the normal $30. I feel like you get your money's worth with this set. So seriously, Lego, stop overpricing your sets, because like with the recent X-Jet, you get somewhat decent sized vehicle, probably definitely bigger than like this Banshee here, and four figures. But for $85, that's crazy. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like this set you get your money's worth of build experience and figures for a pretty decent price. So, that'll do it for this review. Thank you for joining me for it. If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. You can check out some more of my content on the end screen in just a few seconds. And I'll see you all in the next video. Later, everybody!